Neck pain?
A little bit.
You sleep good last night? You look a little tired, Daddy.
I haven't slept yet.
No way. No way.
Not
Swear
even
on the
joking.
Bible.
Well,
A couple hours. What were you doing? What do you do all night?
just stand there, drowning my sorrows.
Toss and turn. Guys, this is episode 3. This is episode 4 of the pod. We ran into a little miscommunication with ourselves, and we thought that this was the 3rd episode, but this is the 4th episode. So how about Hurricane Helene, huh? Hurricane Helene's not funny. But election coming up. Are you a little worried?
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm worried.
You are. Great. This is what I think. Guys, I think that if Kamala wins, I don't know, like, what side would flip out more, you know? I was thinking about that earlier, like, just put your mic down a little bit so it's not right in front of your face, but, like, put it up close, so, yeah. Now pretend you're, like, kissing it.
Oh, what the hell?
Dude, if Kamala, what side do you think flips out more? Do you think, like, if Kamala wins, the Trump supporters flip out? Or do you think if Trump wins, the Kamala supporters flip out? Like, who causes the most hecticness? Because I feel like both sides.
When Biden won, there was no ruckus.
Isn't that when the Capitol got stormed?
No,
It wasn't?
I don't think so.
I thought it. Wait, dude. That is definitely like when all that stuff happened. He was like peace. It was supposed to be like a peaceful transition. That's what the whole thing is. I thought that's when that happened. So
I don't know nothing about it.
yeah. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but did you know we're 7 days away?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna vote?
I mean, yeah. I feel like we should, right? I do. Okay. I was talking to somebody and they were saying that it's more important to vote for like the people in your city and state and stuff, like the people close to you.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Because they're like, people always are like, oh, it doesn't matter who the president is, but I don't think that's true. I think that matters.
They say your vote doesn't count.
Yeah, it's so weird because the whole electoral college thing and all that. It's like.
You ever watch what's it called?
South Park?
No, what's the
Simpsons?
Larry David show? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
No.
So he goes to vote, and he's like, I forget. They were voting for opposite people. One guy's like, all right, I'm voting red. Or he's like, all right, I'm voting blue. He's like, oh, well, we kind of cancel each other out. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Like, they were.
But I'm pretty sure that you could win, like, the popular vote, but lose the electoral college thing. Somebody fact check us on that. But
Yeah,
I'm
no,
pretty
that's
sure.
true.
We're not like, I wouldn't say we're the most politically knowledgeable people.
Probably not.
Could you ever see yourself running for a position of power?
Yeah, in 11 years, I'll run for president.
Well, how old do you have to be to run for president? 35?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think I would want to be president. Do you ever see like the photos of presidents that go in and then what they look like when they come out?
Yeah. Obama.
Do they look stressed out?
He looked like a young buck.
Going in. And then coming out, he looks stressed. What do you think that is? I know what it is.
It's just, yeah. The world is literally on your shoulder.
Mm-mm.
Then what?
Aliens.
Probably.
Imagine going into the...
Trump talked about aliens on Joe Rogan.
Dude, you know that you couldn't... People are like, oh, that's not true, it's not true, but this is totally true. I don't care what you believe in, whatever. Bro, I literally was searching for the podcast. It had 36 million views in one day. And I was like, all right, let me go check it out. It wouldn't pop up on YouTube.
Shadow banned?
I don't know. There was other stuff above it, like things Trump got wrong on the Joe Rogan podcast. Boom. And then Joe Rogan posted about it.
So weird.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Guys, this I've uploaded these episodes just the audios to Spotify too. So just search the High Limit Room and it should pop up. We're gonna be on Spotify and Apple. So you guys can listen to this anywhere. Because I just realized we were just bashing YouTube a little bit, so we're probably gonna get taken down or shadow banned.
No, we'll see. Love YouTube.
Dude, I think a couple podcast episodes ago, you predicted that the Yankees were going to the World Series.
I did.
How do you feel about that?
Not good now.
Why they played?
Again, they're losing pretty good, but we'll see.
How many games have there been?
It's either 2-0 or 3-0.
They're down?
Let me check, actually.
They're down 3-0. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, 3-0.
Wow. I thought they had a chance. I was in the sauna the other day, and these people seemed pretty knowledgeable about baseball, and they were like, yeah, bro, the Yankees are going to smoke them.
This would be an insane comeback if possible, but looks a little bad.
What is it, best out of 7, like NBA?
Yep.
So who...
Got to win 4 in a row.
Has anybody ever come back from that? Or is it like, you know how in the NBA nobody's ever come back from 3-0?
I don't know about the baseball, to be honest. We'd have
Yeah.
to fact check that. I want to say someone has in baseball.
It seems like they have.
It's not like it's a little different than basketball.
You know Babe Ruth wasn't white?
Really? What was he?
He was mixed. A lot of people get that wrong. Nah, I saw some conspiracy thing, though.
George Herman?
Dude, have you ever seen...
Sherman? Or
Bro,
Herman?
is
it Sherman or Herman? Is that a Mandela effect? George Herman Ruth?
That was his name?
Or is it George Sherman Ruth?
I don't know. Speaking of the Mandela effect, though, we did a reaction video. Paper Printers React on YouTube if you want to check out our reaction videos. But, bro, have you ever seen the Babe Ruth diet?
Yeah, hot dogs.
Yeah, but have you, bro, it was like, type in the Babe Ruth diet. It was like, we'll pull it up here. Mr. Editor, man, if you're watching this, if you could just add a screenshot of this diet right here so people could know what we're saying. Ziz, could you read his diet out loud? There's one that goes through like literally his breakfast, lunch, dinner. I think this man would start off breakfast with a glass of whiskey.
Breakfast, 4 pints of bourbon. Or no, pint of bourbon mixed with ginger ale. Steak, 4 eggs, fried potato, 1 pot of coffee.
That's a good
Afternoon snack, 4 hot dogs, 4 Coca-Colas. Early dinner, 2 porterhouse steaks, 2 heads of lettuce, drenched in blue cheese, 2 plates of cottage fried potatoes, 2 apple pies, evening snack, 4 hot dogs. Holy crap. That sounds like quite the life.
Yo, want to do the Babe Ruth challenge?
I want to get on the Babe Ruth diet.
Bro, a pint of bourbon for breakfast with what?
He had 8 Coca-Colas per day.
You kind of are on the Babe Ruth diet.
I have diet Coca-Colas.
Yeah. Bro, do you think you could accomplish that in one day? Yeah. You think? Bro, 2 porterhouse steaks.
I don't know. You'd have to...
Apple pie, 2 heads of
I
lettuce.
feel like they got to be dragging that.
I don't think so. I think he was just an absolute savage.
And he slammed homers.
Drunk.
Actually.
Yeah, how much is a pint of bourbon? Like a couple shots?
A pint is a decent amount.
Bro, I've always thought, and if you have troubles with alcohol, skip this, because maybe this is a trigger. I've always thought alcohol would be an amazing way. This is going to sound so messed up. If you could stop, the reason why I would never do this is because after I have a couple, I'm like, I want to keep going. If you could stop after just a pint or whatever, however much it is.
And you're hammered.
Yeah, but that's a great way to start the day. See, the problem with me is
that's like a pint.
Yeah. Slamming that
Maybe not even.
down with 8 eggs, a Coca-Cola. It's not a bad way to start the day.
Just 1 pint per day. I know it doesn't say anything about later drinks.
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe he just had a pint in the morning.
Discipline. That's discipline. That's why he was so good. Because think about it, bro. You start your morning with a pint. The problem is I'd be like, oh, let's go to the casino. Oh, let's have some more. Let's boom. If you're just like, I'm just going to have a pint and then go to baseball practice, that's sick.
I guess, yeah. You can have a pint if you're going to crank homers every game.
Yeah. I'd be in such a good mood.
He would eat hot. I think he had more than that. Because he'd be having hot, or maybe that was snack in the game. You would see, there's like, I don't know if there's videos or what, but he's like eating hot dogs in the dugout.
Maybe bro, how do you have enough time to get all that in? That's a ton of protein, though. 2 porterhouse steaks, a bunch of eggs. The weirdest thing is 2 heads of lettuce drenched in blue cheese. That's a whole round thing of lettuce, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
So what would he do? Just with blue cheese on it?
Probably. He's a legend.
What a legend, dude. And then just crank homers.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
That's real. Do you think that he would even hit 1 home run today?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they were probably pitching him like 50-mile-per-hour fastballs.
Maybe. No, they probably still threw pretty good.
Did you ever play baseball? I know your brother did.
For a little bit. I was a pretty good crank master.
What's that?
Oh, I'd hit bombs.
Really? What's the furthest you ever hit into the outfield?
Home run?
Yeah, right.
Home run.
No way.
Bro, what do you
Versus
mean?
who, when, where? Is
Maybe
it on video?
Little league. It was a small field, but you still can crank them.
I never hit a home run even in Little League. Do you know I was a catcher?
Yeah, you seem like a catcher, kind of.
What does that mean?
At least you're not pitching.
I'd rather pitch than catch. Say that again.
At least you're not pitching. Wait, pitching, not catching? Catching, not pitching. Which one is it?
You'd rather be pitching.
Really? Oh.
Guys, we're talking about baseball.
Oh, so he's a catcher. Yeah, that's not good.
I didn't like baseball that much. I just wasn't good at it.
I like baseball a lot.
I've realized in life I only like things that I'm good at.
No, I mean like as a sport. I enjoy baseball.
I'm not going to lie.
I like to play MLB The Show or something.
This Atlanta Braves? Yeah. I like the Atlanta Braves.
They're pretty good.
I went to one baseball game ever, and to be honest, I don't think I would ever go to another one.
Are you kidding me? You go to the ball game, you get popcorn, a big beer that's going to spill.
Well, bro, it's kind of crazy I say that because humble brag. No, it wasn't even me. I sat right behind where they bat.
Okay.
And I was in like the club downstairs.
At the
Chipper
Braves?
Jones, yeah, Chipper Jones was in there. That's like the only baseball player I ever knew. Sent a video to my dad with him. Like, I had a sick experience, but just like in the clubhouse, eating, drinking, I wasn't really enjoying watching the game. It's kind of how I feel about soccer a little bit too.
Fair enough. Fair enough with soccer. Soccer's just dragged out. I guess baseball's kind of dragged out too.
I guess I will say this about baseball.
It's hard to watch a full baseball game, but you could actually watch a full baseball or basketball or football game.
Yeah. I guess I will say this, though. I guess the thing about soccer and baseball is like when it takes so long for them to score that when a score happens, it is pretty sick.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm back on the train, dude. I like baseball and soccer.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Yeah, see, I don't even...
You don't even know who that is.
No, I know who they are. I don't know. I don't know anything about either of them. I'm pretty sure people say Messi's the GOAT.
Juan Soto or Aaron Judge?
See, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, they're really good.
I know Aaron Judge. He plays for the Yankees, though.
They're really good hockey players.
Really?
How about hockey? Hockey's fun to watch.
Never watched it.
Because it gets aggressive.
Yeah.
And they just... Dude, during hockey, they'll literally just fight, and they're, like, letting it happen.
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
Like, all right, here they go.
Do you think that Do you think that since people are so addicted to short term, like scrolling and
What, it'll ruin sports?
maybe, but what if like it got so bad they're like, all right, we're only gonna do penalty kicks in soccer because it's got to be fast. All right, just fights and then one-on-one shots with the goalies in hockey.
Yeah, that's why they have like slap. What is it called? Slap, whatever.
That's a fact. It's literally just 4 quick boom algorithm hits, clicks. That's true.
Yeah, the world's changing. It's going to be a 3-point contest. No, basketball, I think it's always going to be there, but people are just turning slowly insane.
They are.
You should delete all your social media apps.
Besides YouTube and the highlight room.
And Spotify.
We have a sick logo too now. The highlight room.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's dope. It's perfect for an LED sign. This isn't going to be our little corner for too much longer. We're gonna have we got to have our own little, because this is more of like a
What do you have, like
vibe.
you have 1 more week or 2 more weeks on house arrest?
Yeah, I'm stuck at this house for another 2 weeks, and then because I stole someone's beehole. And let's just say he's in the room.
Hey, yo. But that's actually crazy to say stole someone's. That means, all right. We'll change the subject.
All right, let's change the subject.
Do you like grapes?
Bro, I love the cotton candy grapes. Have you ever had them?
Yeah, those are insane.
There's no way those are real,
that's
right?
what I'm worried about. Because I feel like they inject it or something. Like there's right?
no way those are real, bro. They taste like legitimate cotton candy.
It's a little bit scary.
Dude, one thing I will say about fruit is one of the reasons that I like. Obviously, there's so many other reasons, but it's one of the main reasons I believe in God. You're walking through a forest, and there's mangoes growing on this tree. It's like we're in some type of game, and they're like, all right, spawn some food for the players to eat. Like, there's literally just fruit that tastes so good growing on a tree, bro.
Do you wish that you had to chop it down and scavenge? Like,
sometimes. Because sometimes it does feel like, bro, when I'm eating a steak or something, I'm like, man, I wish I hunted this.
like chop down a tree, hunt a thing, like cook it on like a fire like this.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen when Kamala Harris wins.
Okay.
So that's good.
Why is that going to happen?
Well, you'll find out soon. I can't reveal.
Dude, I really don't think there's...
I'm not suicidal.
Well, that's debatable. Dude, I really don't think that, like, people hate each other enough in this country for there to ever be, like, a civil war.
No, are you out of your mind?
Bro.
People hate each other more than
No,
ever in
dude.
history.
That's what the media says. But I feel like low-key, America, we love each other.
Well, okay, so maybe that's what it is then. Maybe they're trying to force a civil
somebody
war.
is. But, dude, I would never hate someone if they're voting for Trump, if they're voting for Kamala Harris, if they're voting for Kanye West. Dude, I feel like I just love everybody.
Yeah, well,
unless they're personally...
That's not the same. There's people who have just vendettas against certain people.
Yeah. Never mind.
What?
Well, I was just going to talk about that vendetta you have.
Yeah, okay. What are you going to do? I just do my own thing?
Shout out to Pedal and Pour coffee shop in Las Vegas. If you guys are watching this, I would love free coffees because $6.50 a coffee without a tip is insane. That's legal drug dealing. Bro, this does not cost $6.50. It's good, and the people there are great. And it's not just them. Coffee everywhere. You go to Starbucks. This is a black coffee. This is not even... Bro, this isn't... Let me break that down.
Inflation.
No, well, it is, but like, bro, a bag of coffee grinds is like...
Is it inflation of the caffeination?
Ooh, that's pretty good. I should have said that when we were looking for bars.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Coffee. I need to open a coffee shop. Bro, to make a 2-liter or to make a thing of cold brew, right? I've made them at the house.
With coffee beans.
Yeah. I have the whole. I don't know why I don't do it myself. I guess that's what you pay for too, but bro, the whole thing is probably like $10. You probably get 6-7 cups out of that big whatever they hold the cold brew in. Dude, they're making $60-$70 per just container of cold brew.
Yeah. Sounds about right. You got to pay the employees. You got to pay all the bills.
Business idea. New coffee shop called.
That's actually a great idea.
Dude, should we cut that out?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Wait, editor, just mute the name, please, of what I just said. Because that's a sick coffee shop name.
Yeah.
Do you have a business idea? Any business idea? I was watching this guy. I think I told you about this, or maybe I was telling Leilani. He said every day you should write down 10 of the craziest ideas.
Bro, I have an idea that's really billions. So pretty much you have to. But like I don't
genius.
see if that fit like that's just like literally
but if you
printing money.
Wait, but when you were saying that, and then do it that way instead.
Yeah, I think that could work.
Yo, if you guys in the comment section have any genius business ideas that we could steal and give you no credit, comment it down below or send it to one of us on Discord. It says, do you want to, how do we even shout out our Discords? People can't even find our Discords, huh?
No. That's something hard.
Huh.
Hey, yo.
Interesting. We should put our Discord links in the description now.
Maybe. That might be a different kind of thing, but you never know. It all works together.
Yeah, but I was thinking, too, we don't necessarily have to we should have a Discord, but I think that we should just promote our personal Discords. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I just was thinking of something. You know, you can think of something and it's funny.
Yeah, what was it? Say it, don't spray it.
Nothing.
You saw me naked.
Oh, bro, no, I just shout out all your, shout out our social medias. We'll do that.
That's what you were laughing at? You're racist.
Oh, no. Just chill.
Bro, what did you see?
Bro, I'm hallucinating right now.
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
All right. Anyways, you should
It's the best time of the year. All sports are on. Playoff, or not even playoff, championship baseball. NBA's starting. NFL's getting a little
juicy. Christmas is coming up.
We got college football.
Christmas.
We got college basketball. Wait,
college basketball's on?
Pretty soon, right? Oh, no, I'm tripping.
Well, yeah, because March Madness is at the end. That's in...
College basketball's coming up.
And new episode of Backdoor Entry Volume 4 dropped.
There's a lot going on. And the High Limit Room podcast will be out soon.
It's already out.
Oh, I mean...
This is episode 4. Did you see that? I saw this today in the news that Indonesia is no longer using Apple products because Apple did not keep their promise on investment in their country. So supposedly, if they had some type of deal where if they sold Apple products in Indonesia, Apple would make investments in the country. That's interesting, isn't it? Why don't they make Apple phones here? Because it's so much more expensive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is Apple investing in Indonesia? Why don't they invest in America?
You know that's wrong. That's actually so true about everything. What do they have that we don't? If anything, we have more than a lot of these people.
Elephants.
So what does elephant have to do with it? They chop them up. They're using the iPhones are illegal products. They're using the tusks what is it? Ivory?
to make the iPhones. That might be true. Look that up, somebody. Producer, will you look that up?
Holy
Shout
God.
out to our producer that's standing behind the cameras.
I'm literally starting to hallucinate.
You want to shout out our producer?
Yeah, shout out our producer.
Say his name.
Yeah, I don't want to dox him.
True.
All right, shout out Ben.
Last name Dover.
What? Why would you even make that joke? His name is Ben Watson.
Did you ever, when you had a substitute teacher, did you ever do that stuff?
What?
Mike Hunt.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Have you ever seen that video where the dude's at Walmart and he's literally like,
No, what we would do is, sorry to interrupt you, but we would be each other. Like, I would be like, oh, I'm Austin.
oh, yeah, that's
And
good.
then we would act so bad.
That's good.
We would try to get them to write our names down.
That's good.
Like, Austin was really bad.
Did you ever torment a substitute teacher bad?
Yeah, to tears.
Bro.
I'm sorry. Miss Randall.
Dude, you want to hear the worst thing we did?
What?
This is something that stuck with me. One time, all right, remember walking into class and the teacher's gone, but sometimes they would tell you I'm going to be out, sometimes they wouldn't. And you're just like, bro, substitute teacher. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You walk in the room and there's someone random at the desk. And everyone's like, bro, we got a sub today. We got a sub.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, all right, we can do whatever we want. It's not even a real class. Yes.
Yes.
Bro, we gave this, I think Brennan was in my class too. We gave this one substitute teacher hell, bro. Bad, bad, bad. Like, probably quit. Our normal teacher comes back the next day and he was at a funeral.
What?
So bad, bro.
Oh, oh, God. I took that completely the wrong way.
Well, he died.
I thought that the teacher
Killed him?
or something.
No.
Or no, him. Like, I don't-
No. The teacher came back the next day and was like, guys, someone close to him died. So it was like a funeral or something, really bad emergency. Someone died, or he had to go to a funeral, but he didn't tell us. And he came back to the note like, bro, that was the worst class ever. Boom. And I always felt so bad about that.
Okay.
Then one time we had a substitute teacher in history, and I don't know if the teacher said she was gonna be out or whatever. This dude chewed up. This kid chewed up a bunch of red nerds, and it started drooling, like he was bleeding out of his mouth.
Are you serious?
And he went up and he just spit the red nerd juice everywhere. And I was like,
Holy
bro, are you eating pencils again? And she's like, what? He eats pencils? And he was just spitting red nerd juice everywhere.
Oh, my.
It's like, probably was way
That's
more funny
genius.
in the moment than
That's genius,
resending
though.
it. But yeah,
No, it's funny. I just am thinking.
that kid passed away, ended up killing himself.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I think I read about that recently.
That's horrible.
Yeah. It is kind of interesting. Like,
Mental health is very important.
it is.
If I don't go to sleep, I'm going to do something crazy.
Yeah. You're on edge.
I'm
Dude.
edging.
Dude, did you, when you were in high school, maybe even further back than that, that's for you, weren't you like, there's no way I'm not going to be friends with these people when I'm older?
A couple people definitely. What the hell was that?
Dude, I remember when I was on the block and we were playing like Manhunt.
Manhunt.
I remember someone said to me, dude, you're not going to be friends with these people in 10 years. And at that time, those were my best friends. That was my world, right? I was like, there's no way. I was like, I'm going to be friends with these people forever. And then I don't talk to any of them. Not even 10 years later, like when I went to high school. That's why I am so proud of the the friends that I do have.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
It's so crazy, the circle, how small it got.
Mm-hmm. You know, me and Zizzle were like friends from literally 0 years old up till I went to high school. And then we separated a little bit, like we didn't hang out as much. And then one night or something random, I hit him up. And I was like, hey, bro. And then we just hung out. And me and him, we made out in the back of his car.
Oh, my God.
Shout out, Zizzle. Hope your wife ain't watching.
Oh, God. He's not even joking.
Good times. Oh, yeah. That didn't happen, but we definitely hung out. And I remember one time this dude we knew smoked weed. And I honestly don't care. I don't think Zizzle's family is watching this. But he called. He was like, time is moving so slow. I'm dying.
What, Zizzle did that?
No, dude. But Zizzle was like calling me like, yo, my boy's freaking out.
Oh, my
Did you ever have like a weird time on weed?
Yeah, a couple nights ago.
Really? Oh yeah. Dude, I remember the thing that put me off for I don't smoke. I mean, I don't unless I'm like totally faded, I'll hit it. But I don't smoke because one time I was with Hooch and I smoked something called like a soup. They called it Bong Jovi. It was a bong. And then they had something called a Super Bowl and
a time machine or a time bomb?
It was something crazy. But one of my first times smoking, I hit the bong, I hit the Super Bowl, and I hit a joint. So I was sitting there, and I'm by a fire, and, like, I was going in this, like, weird loop of, like, I was like, oh, man, I messed up. No, I'm good. Oh, man, I messed up. Like, this weird, like, loop, like, I felt trapped, right? And then I was like, and I started, like, freaking out. I was like, oh, dang, man. I was like, what is this? Why am I freaking out? And I looked over at Hooch, and I was like, yo, like, bro, I don't feel good right now. I was like, am I gonna die? And Hooch, Brandon goes, yeah, dude, you're gonna die. And I just freaked out, bro. And then, like, I was up all night freaking out. But the real reason that turned me off of weed is because I felt high and really out of it for weeks, bro. I didn't feel right. I felt totally spaced out, just weird. I felt weird for weeks. And I remember telling, this is like some high school stuff, but I had a girlfriend at the time. And I remember telling her, and she just was like, nobody understood what I was talking about. But then I was watching a Post Malone interview. He said the same thing happened to him. And I was like, okay, so that does happen to other people.
Yeah, usually like trigger something in your brain and you become like schizophrenic or something.
No, but that was definitely the first
or psychotic.
That was definitely the first, that can happen. But that was definitely the first time I ever experienced anxiety. I'll tell you that much. I think up until that moment, dude, I was just floating.
That's true. Maybe we'd cause our own anxiety.
Yeah. Remember when you didn't have a care in the world? What was that? Just no bills? Like, what was the difference of you being like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, even 16?
Your brain isn't developed, so you don't understand the world as clearly.
I don't know if it's that.
And you don't have, you know what?
I understood the world.
No, all it is responsibilities.
That's really all it is, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean that if
we had like
100 million,
yeah, or if we had a sugar mama that had 100 million and that just literally did everything for us and we didn't care, if you didn't care about like doing something, accomplishing anything,
dude, I think it comes
That's how it
down
would
to
feel.
hormones too.
yeah, maybe.
Like, dude, testosterone is rampant at that age. Healthier, HGH is rampant.
Yeah, it's all that. It's all that combined. It's definitely responsibilities is the number one thing, though. Because once you like turn 18, you're like, all right, or most people are like in college, and then they do nothing in college, but
it is like, whoa, what am I gonna do with life?
And then you're like, oh, okay, I'm 47. I think I should get a job.
Life comes at you fast. I will say, dude, though, like compared to the average path,
like life's short. Just like smoke a port.
Yep. Remember when you said the wrong lyrics, Dan? That was
Yeah.
cool. Life comes at you fast, but I do think, dude, as much as like I feel like people like us put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be super. Like right now, we feel like, oh, we should be billionaires. But
you're not?
But we do have to enjoy the ride as we go. Because we live a pretty sick life. The problems we have, we put on ourselves. You know?
That's true.
Like if we're being unhealthy, if we're not doing things we're supposed to be doing. All of our issues come from stuff in our control. It's not like we have to. Dude, there's people like. Shout out to these people. There's literally people up there that have to wake up at 5 a.m. and go work in a coal mine.
It's true. Yeah, we do make our own. We make our bed and sleep in it.
Did you just make that up? I just made one up earlier.
What
do you think of this? So, say someone shows up to a party or something, right? Oh, look what the cat dragged in. You like that?
I like that.
Do you have any?
Who spilled the tea?
Ooh.
Or whatever, coffee, I guess you could say.
Let me build on that. I'm just riffing. I'm making this up as I go. Maybe like say someone's making a big deal out of something. How about don't cry over spilled milk? Isn't that pretty good?
Yeah, that actually is pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't think of any more I could make up on the spot.
Yeah, well.
Also, people always get at me. They say I say milk. Well, how do you say milk?
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
You just made that up.
Yeah.
Oh! Because the cat dragged in, cat out of the bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. You got any else?
I don't know. Think of one.
Why can I not think of one right now?
You got to make it up as
I
you go.
knew this was broke.
What, it hasn't worked the whole time?
How about... Okay, I got this. Ready? You're getting money. You know, say you get a paycheck. How about you go, another day, another dollar? You don't like that one? Bro, we're not sponsored.
It was Quilly. But, you know, I guess I'll take your jokes like so. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
What? I don't get that though.
Like when you give me a why did I say it like, wait, why am I what if I just started talking in a UK accent? Like, and I couldn't control it. Have you ever thought of that? Like, what if one day you woke up with some kind of crazy...
That happens to people with brain injuries.
Yeah. That could happen.
All right, welcome to the pod.
Like, that could have happened after you smoked weed and turned, like, a little bit psychotic.
I didn't turn psychotic. I had anxiety for the first time.
Yeah. Were you always a chronic gooner?
I thought gooning...
Was that before or after the
Bro,
the
I literally
accident?
thought gooning was just having... When I Googled it, it said having fun. So I was saying gooning to people all the time, like stuff that I shouldn't have been saying.
I think it's a Mandela effect. Or they just make this shit up, to be honest.
What?
Like all this
can you
new
bleep
all
out the
this new
S-word?
stuff. All this new stuff.
What, gooning?
Yeah, gooning, edging.
What is butt rubbing?
No, but seriously though, that like this stuff wasn't around like a couple of years. Like in high school, we would have known about all that stuff.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's new.
You know a word I learned in high school that I used a lot?
What?
Chode.
Yeah, I mean everyone did.
Dude, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, when I first learned the word chode in high school, I told my mom to drive down the lane where all the kids are waiting for the bus and just scream out, "Hey, chode, you guys are chodes." My mom didn't know what it was, and she did it.
Oh my! What I did with chode was I told I was telling a story to my teacher.
And don't you have one?
I'll tell you the story. I was telling a story to my teacher, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I have the cat." I was like, "You have a lot of cats, right?" I was like, "I love pets. I actually recently just got a pet chode."
That's a good one.
And we were going for a while, and she probably just thought it was some kind of frog or something, like a toad.
It's a mix between a cheetah and a toad. A cheetah banged the toad.
Yeah, a chode. And I kept saying it a bunch of times.
Guys, we want to take a minute to shout out our sponsors. Walmart.
Oh, with the sponsors? Actually, we just got to do a little argument, so I sponsored myself today. Sponsored by Don Zizzle on all platforms.
Okay. Also, New Era hats sponsored us. They get 50,000 an episode. I know there's some sponsors that we're missing. Don Ziz has a sponsor.
Well, you're sponsored by the Gobsnobbler.
Do you want me to play that ad here? Because I would play that ad. I'll play that advertisement in front of the fireplace in 2 seconds. Oh, shouldn't have brought up that one.
You take a check sometimes when you need it. That's all that matters.
Can we please add that here?
No. This is supposed to be a G-rated podcast.
I never said G, but like PG-13. You wanted it to be rated X. You wanted us to do this naked.
No, I wanted to swear a little. This is a Quilly podcast.
Bro, it won't even be allowed to be on YouTube if we swear. I think it's within the first 10 minutes.
Well, you know what? I'm sick of...
You have a pretty good fake edit. Fake mute.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're full of...
Dude, you know that they say that... I was just thinking about this because you have terrible vision about the future. Do you know that they say Stevie... No, not Stevie Wonder. Is it Stevie Wonder? One of those guys wasn't really blind?
Stevie Wonder... Oh, you know why they say that? Was it Stevie Wonder? Yeah.
Shaq?
No, there was like a girl singing or something, and she went like this, and then he went.
Wow. Or maybe it's so good that he can hear like someone's blowing him a kiss. But I heard...
Yeah, and then there's also one there like a girl with her racks hanging out, and he's just like this.
I never heard that one. But I did truly hear that he walked into a room and said, "What up?" to Shaq, and Shaq didn't say nothing. He walked in, he said, "What's up, big man? What's up, Shaq?" And Shaq didn't say nothing. But think about it. And this is all hypothetical. It's a conspiracy because you don't want to take away if the dude's actually blind. Well, he is. I think he really is blind. But think about, like, if you're a piano player, right, back in the 70s, and I probably sound like an idiot because I'm getting all the time wrong. I don't know. I should listen more Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, piano wasn't out until the 75.
No, but listen. Imagine you're just, like, doing your thing and you're not blowing up. And you're just like, bro, how do I blow up? And then you're just like, oh, I'm blind. And everyone's like, oh, blind piano player.
That's actually crazy to think
You know?
about.
Like, you're not blowing up, so you just tell everyone you're blind.
That's so smart.
What should we do? Maybe I'll say I'm a music artist and I only have 3 toes.
No, I think I'm going to be like, I don't even know. I'm going to do something to like that.
I definitely know one that you could do that. You could play off really well.
Yeah. All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, episode 4 of the Highlight Room Pod. Make sure you hit
The highlight room?
Guys, episode 4 of the High Limit Room. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow. What's your gambling TikTok?
The Donziz Gambles. Or Donziz Gambles. DonZizzles. Gambles.
Don Zizzle Gambles? You just spelled Don Zizzles.
Oh, well, it's one of those. You have to find it.
Okay. Instagram, Austin Awake. TikTok, Austin Awake. But I have my gambling pages too. Awake.irl on Instagram. Awake Wins on TikTok. And YouTube, Awake Wins. And then this is the High Limit Room Pod. dropping 1 episode a week. I might want this to drop a little sooner before Election Day, so we might drop 2 in 1 week.
All right, really quick. Who do you vote or not? Who you're voting for? Who do you think's going to win the election? Non-biased, like.
Just from the stuff I've seen on Twitter, the poly market and the bets and stuff. So Vegas is letting you bet on it, and Trump's up, and I feel like Vegas doesn't lose. So I guess by the time we'll watch this, we'll know, but it looks like Trump.
No, that means that Trump is winning. Like it's like 56% or something.
Yeah, so I'm saying Vegas, they would.
That means that more money's on Trump.
Oh, so they want Kamala to win.
I
see what you're saying. Huh. That's interesting.
Can you imagine if somehow they had their hand, like they can fix sports games, let's be honest. But what if it was so deep that they went to the election? They're like, no way. There's way too much money riding on this.
What if it was so deep and then they were like more, and you're like, wait, what? This is all I have.
Would they force you to bet more? All right, well, this is the high limit room.
This is the highlight room. High Limit Room Pod, episode 4. We're out ski. We'll be back, episode 5. Spotify, Apple, we're everywhere. Follow us on Instagram, High Limit Room Pod, or just a High Limit Room. Search it up. Also, Paper Printers Reacts everywhere. All right, boys and girls, episode 4. Finito.